We're here at the property. Looks like you're up on kind of a little hill.
Which is good, because you don't have to worry about being flooded out. There's a road that goes up through here. It's just covered in leaves.
It does say that this property has a septic tank and a well already. We're guessing it's up on top of this hill.
Yeah, where the clearing, probably up there.
I don't think you have to worry about chiggers right now, do you?
I hope not. I'm glad you got jeans on. Let's walk. Huh?
You're gonna walk up here?
Yeah, I'll walk up.
Okay. I see a storage building up in here. Now the neighbors over to your left has a beautiful big 2-story house. I don't know if you can see it through the woods there, but
Not very well.
but that neighbor has a really beautiful house. The other neighbor has a decent house, I would say.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's the prettiest house I've ever seen, but I wouldn't say it's the ugliest. It looks like somebody tried to do something with this lot, and then they just kind of ran out of money or something. So.
Yeah. So.
But it's beautiful back in here. Can you imagine a tiny house if you look over that way to your view of the woods? Isn't that gorgeous?
This would be great to find a Sasquatch.
Might be a stream down at the bottom. What would you think, dear?
Maybe so.
Looks like there might be a creek bed down there.
But see, you got a nice cleared area here, just a couple little trees.
Yeah. And that wasn't a very steep driveway that we just walked up. I just think it needs a little bit more clearing than what it is. And
yeah.
A little bit more.
I mean, you got to be about 13, 14, 15 feet to get a tiny home up that hill. So you'd have to clear out a little bit. But that's something we could do ourselves right there.
Yeah, definitely. And this lot, what was the price? $14,900 or something?
Yeah, $14,900.
$14,900. Look at this pretty rock that's here. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that's neat.
But anyway, I'm guessing this is the driveway, and maybe one time there's an old homestead over here. Is that what it is, or is that a big pile of rock? Looks like a big pile of bricks where yeah.
Used to be a house.
There used to be a house up in here. There's a
chimney?
A chimney up there, yeah. And that right there is the well house. That's what that is.
Yeah.
An old well house right there.
Right there.
So yeah, guys, this used to be an old homestead. Now, we didn't bring anything up in these woods to tell you exactly on the acreage and everything. That's kind of silly of us.
We'll get back in the car and talk about that.
Because this is the first time. Look, guys, you already have a storm door just laying here.
And just a yucky, cloudy day. Rain around the area, but...
Well, it probably makes this video or this land not look so well. Clouds and overcast. But look at here. We're moving on up here, and it looks like, boy, look at that beautiful
there's a foundation back there,
right there. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, there's a foundation back there, too.
Wow. So there was something here at one time. But a tiny home would fit perfectly over here in this area, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's probably a backyard back there somewhere behind this.
There's the chimney.
Look at these ruins. Aren't they pretty? I mean, I gotta admit, the trash needs to be taken away. There's not, it's just like the roof of the building and window frames and things like that.
Old stone foundation on that home.
But listen, it sounds like there's some water running back here somewhere, doesn't it? Or is that just the wind blowing?
I think it's the wind in the trees. Neat. But yeah, you're up on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's very super private. Look, just pan around right here in this area where you put your tiny home. This right here would be perfect.
Nice and front.
And all these stones over here can be recycled. You can recycle those stones and make you a pretty stone wall, or build you a a rustic cabin off to the side, you know. You just have to have a little bit of ingenuity, right, dear?
A little imagination.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of back-breaking hard work.
Right, yes. Well, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, right?
But yeah, this was some cinder block and stone foundation, and it's just all caved in and crumbled in. But
looks like they put the cinder block like to hold a wall, or to hold
like
the
retainage, yeah.
Yeah, to retain, not necessarily a foundation for the cinder block.
Yeah, look at see here, you can get a better view of the.
This was an old house right here, wasn't it, dear?
Yeah.
How old do you think? Looking at those stones, I mean, that looks.
See right there
really
is your first. That was where your first
fireplace.
First floor fireplace was right there.
Wow.
So you had all this cellar. Listen, guys, I hear a train.
So it's not really on the train like we thought it was. Like we were misinformed. You do have to cross a train track to get up to this this location here, but you're not extremely close to it. Look, there's even a rock wall down there. There's a tire, but there's a rock wall down there as well.
But the good thing about it is all the water, if it's raining or something, you're up here, you get all the runoff. You're not building, you're building up high, so that's good.
Guys, I don't know. This might be our lot. Y'all better beat us to it. That's all I gotta say. We'll post the link in the description below to the realtor.com ad for it, but we'll also post the realtor's name and phone number at the end of this video as we come down off the mountain at the end.
There you go.
Wow. It's just really neat.
Yeah, it's interesting, this old house. And we've done this, guys. We've been back in the woods walking and in places and just come across these kind of things. And
just don't trip.
here's the old staircase leading up from the drive. See, this used to be where they'd park their car right here, like a side driveway.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just go in the house right here.
Imagine how beautiful it was. It might have been a old log cabin or something.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It may have just been an old stone home. So hard to tell.
Look at the pretty rocks up there on the hill right there behind it.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? So I'm guessing that was the backyard right there, up there near the rocks.
Neat.
We're just kind of walking along the perimeter now of the old homestead.
But you can get an idea too. You can look at the tree growth that's inside where the home used to be. And those trees are a
few years old.
7 to 12 years old. There's one there that looks like maybe 15 years old.
They're just not really tall.
No, but
they're pines. Pines grow fast, right?
But by the time they fell and became seeded and started growing to the sky, that was another couple years. So I'd say at least 20 years this thing's been dilapidated. But you can see aluminum siding here. So it has some aluminum siding on it somewhere, whether it's a back porch or whatever it may have been. So that gives you an idea, at least probably around the turn of
you still got your door open
2000. Yeah, we need to walk back down. Around 2000 at least, it was abandoned. But we're going to head back to the car, guys.
Oh, you can keep them with us.
And we didn't even, I mean, that hill looked steep originally, but we didn't even get out of breath walking up that thing.
No, we didn't. So getting your mail wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Now, granted, you're going to need a dumpster up here for some of this debris, but...
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, if you want to, just clean this pile of rocks up here and just make you a waterfall.
Yeah,
a water feature. I'm serious. That would be a gorgeous one, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Take this shrub and trees out of right here and just take that big wall and just make it a complete waterfall. That would be perfect. And then you got your privacy for your tiny home right here.
And I hate pine needles, but I love pine trees. I don't know. I hate to explain that, but I love like certain areas in North Carolina where people have all these pine trees in their front yards and things, and I just love these pine trees like this, but I just don't like the pine needles all over the place.
Here's the plus. I've only seen one fire ant pile since we've been up this way. How about you?
Yeah, I haven't even been looking.
Guys, if you don't know about Alabama, we do have some fire ants, but not nearly as many as say Texas.
And that's a pretty dead pile. See, they're not stirring like crazy. Well, they are.
Now this isn't a.
I love messing with fire ants. I love making them mad and stirring them up. I just don't like getting bit by them. The neighbor's got a dog, and you can hear him the whole time we're here. He's letting everybody know somebody's up here that doesn't belong. He's like, get out of here, get out of here.
There is some nice trees here that
You probably want to keep.
This one here is a flowering, what's it called? Is that a crepe myrtle? I believe that's
Crepe myrtle.
Yeah. And this may have been a fruit tree at one time.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that.
That's pretty gone by now.
It looks like it has a little disease though, with all that green lichen.
Yeah, now you're back to the driveway. And I think this driveway is plenty wide. It's just a need to clear it out a little bit to make sure.
And it has gravel further down. I don't know
Yeah, under all these leaves.
not, is it? I think it may just be dirt at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pine needles. I know there's plenty of pine needles. Train's coming.
Yeah, I hear the train. This actually is,
At the bottom.
the train tracks run right along the main road. And then this is just a little single lane street that comes off the main road.
Oh, you can hear it nice. Look.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
they're digging their bills down there. I don't think you'll be able to see it from here. Well, yeah, I do see it. You see the train track? We're not too far from them. Oh, he's slowing down. Nice. There, he slows down. That's amazing. You want to walk on, babe? He's got the brakes on, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's braking.
It's very loud. The brakes are. And you said this crosses the main road, but no, it actually crosses the road that this lot is on.
No, I said it runs along with the main road.
Oh, okay, I see. Those look like empty cars, don't they?
Yeah.
See some gravel or coal inside of those, or railroad ties. Now over here is the sign. If any of you are interested in this property,
Sorry, I'm bouncing around, guys, but there you go.
scroll in. That's way far away. Nobody can read it from there. There we go.
Alright.
Taylor Road. What is that? Dallas. And show them the neighbors up, or the neighbors, not the neighbors. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I kind of went around a little bit.
Don't go so fast, patrolling. People don't see the way you see.
Alright guys, I'm going to try to do this, but I'm showing you the lot really from the little street that it's on. we just kind of toured through there, and I turned it off because the train sound was getting a little aggravating, overtaking the video. But here's a little street, and as you come down through here, you'll see little Mr. Doggy down here having a heyday because we're here.
I guess they have the dog inside at nighttime, and then they come and put him out here during the day. I don't know.
He's got his run there, but he's staying over here, just going nuts over us. But right here at the bottom of this little hill is the train track, railroad crossing.
And this looks like a little private road, is it, dear?
Yeah, it's a private road, and then you gotta.
And it's a one lane, so.
You gotta single wide over to the left here as you come out.
It is asphalt, even though it's a little bumpy.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful little country area. You only have a few smaller homes, and then all of a sudden,
and there's Main Street.
You get to some bigger homes.
There's the main road. And you gotta be careful. These people on this road, I don't know what they think, but over here in Talladega County, because the speedway is nearby,
they are NASCAR drivers, right?
They're NASCAR drivers. Yeah, we were coming out in here in this area, and there was a tractor trailer that I don't know what he was doing. He didn't anticipate the curve, but he was 1/3 of the way in our lane.
Right, ran us off the road.
And Tammy had to drive off.
Kind of show the houses over.
Yeah, here's a house over here. This is the area. Some pretty places, nice little places out here in the county.
Yeah, it's not a terrible area at all. There's a few like houses that are older and a little bit more like somebody lives there that can't take care of them. But for the most part, you got some really nice, decent property out here.
Yeah, decent houses.
Oh yeah, very pretty.
But yeah, it was this curve right here, I believe. He come around this curve and he was just going too fast. Maybe it wasn't this one, but he was just going way too fast, and Tammy had to take evasive action off onto the shoulder.
You want to show some off on this side because you just have woods on that side.
You just get an idea of this area. It's a very pretty area, and we're here. You know, this is what, December 2nd, December 3rd.
Right, so it's going to look a little bit dreary.
It's dreary today. It's just dreary time in the south.
But you should see it in the summertime and the fall and the spring. Like 3 of our seasons are great seasons.
Yeah. And you're right here near Mount Cheehaw and all the little recreational things.
Point towards that
place
house
over there on the hill. I'm not doing a very good job with the camera work, but I apologize.
And then across the street over there at that pretty house there.
I'm trying not to pan too fast so Tammy doesn't hit me in the back of the head every time I pan too fast. Whap!
And you do have another railroad down here that I guess they intersect right there.
Yeah, I'm sure these pick up with each other.
I'm believing that maybe the one that we're on is not a main line and this is a main line out here. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah. That one's probably just a spur going to another area.
Yeah, maybe some rock quarry or something. But look at that. Look at the
nice little gated entrance to their place. And this is Alabama 275, I do believe.
And here's the city limits of Talladega right here.
Talladega, city limits. But this lot is 2.3 acres, and it Tammy said $14,900 when we were on the hill, but it's actually
$14,000.
$14,000 even. So that's not too bad for that lot.
Not bad. It's 1420 Renfro Road, Talladega, Alabama.
And even as an investment, you know, just if you weren't going to build or whatever, $14,000 is cheap to have a well and a septic and power nearby. I mean, you're not going to pay a $25,000 key money fee or something like that for somebody to hook you up to utilities and to do the clearing and the grading when it's a lot like that that's already relatively cleared.
Notice the choo-choo over here. I don't know if they can see that. You're probably not. I probably went by too fast in a house.
Yeah, here, somebody had a train, a caboose back there that they had actually
Oh yeah, you can tell them. So the Federal Correctional Institute, this is a camp for them. So all the rich prisoners are over here in federal prison camp.
Yeah, it's federal prison camp back here.
Right.
So
it's probably just people, you know, doing their taxes and things from the jail. You know. Oh, there's the training center. So the correctional officers probably train right there.
Right across the street is the county jail.
A little tiny county, Talladega County Jail, inmate work center area.
Work release and all that stuff. And a bail bondsman close by, of course.
So, not saying that this is a bad area or anything, just saying that you know,
that's who you
do have that.
So if somebody breaks out of the federal prison,
which way is Talladega downtown? Do you know?
Talladega downtown would be to the left, I believe.
Oh, to the left. I thought we come from there.
Oh, maybe so.
I'm not sure now. I'm stuck in the road. Sorry, guys, for the beep, beep, beep.
But this is 21 South, which is, we rode our motorcycles on this.
Looks like 21 North. That's where we came from.
Yeah, 21.
So why are we going back that way? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm not sure if you want to go.
I was just going to go to Talladega to just show, because it's so close, you know.
All right, well, let me pause the video until you find a little town, and then because I'm not sure where the town is. I know we're in the city limits. I just don't know where the downtown area is. I'm going to pause the video, guys. Hang in there. Well, we're back, guys. We found out I was kind of correct there. Talladega town is just up here to the right. This is Alabama 21. We're headed north. North takes you straight into Oxford and then Anniston. And we took a nice long trike motorcycle ride on 21. It'll take you south, takes you to Sylacauga and Childersburg area. And that's where we went to that something Mulga Mill or something Silamulga or whatever it was called. But we're close to railroad tracks over here. Alabama's a big railroad country, but because we're so close to Atlanta, and Birmingham is major CSX hubs and things like that. But there's always railroad tracks somewhere.
And some bumpy roads here and there.
And some bumpy roads.
Depending on what county you're in, really. Some counties have more funding than others, right, dear?
Yeah, but now, I shouldn't be showing that.
Shouldn't be showing what? Oh, yeah.
That person's license plate.
Oopsie.
But,
I mean, not that it matters. Who's going to know what that is?
Anyway, town of Talladega isn't that big. It's just a little country town. And it's pretty far away from the super speedway. The super speedway is a few miles away, so the town of Talladega doesn't get a whole lot of action from there. It's more Pell City and Lincoln, Alabama get all the action from the speedway, all the benefit, and Anniston and Oxford, because they're bigger centers.
Looks like you've got a hardware store over here, Marvin's, and then you've got a pizza place.
There's a thrift store.
Woohoo! No.
We're thrifty shoppers. We like going to thrift stores. But yeah, this is pretty much it. But I mean, it's a livable place. We know the area. We've been through here. We first moved to Alabama. We bought a car over here for our son from a guy at a little place around here, and drove it all the way home. Made it home unbelievably for a $1,500 car.
You got a Mapco and a Jack's.
Mapco for a coffee. Look at that pretty place. What is that? Is that a church or
a building that's for sale, guys? Look at there, Wren Manor. If you're interested in a huge building for sale,
Wren Manor.
Wren Manor. Look that up. Talladega, Alabama.
There's a Jack's. If you don't live in the South, you don't know about Jack's, but Jack's is kind of popular like McDonald's.
Wow, look at the side of that building. Isn't that pretty? Well, that's the root.
Root of the tree.
Let's get to the root of the situation. So.
But yep, and you can see just
we might have to let you guys know in the comments if we look that up what the price is on that building. Yeah. If you're interested in something huge.
There's a church.
Maybe a bed and breakfast or something.
I mean, if you got hungry and needed to go out to eat, you could go to Jack's, or, you know, if you needed some coffee, you could be to Mapco in a few minutes. I think it's only about 6 miles away from that house, maybe less.
Yeah, we're less than 6 miles. That was
about 5. Maybe
no,
4.
3.5 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once we got out on 21, it's 3.5 miles to downtown. So, and look, you got a Dollar General. They're popping up in all these little small communities. Here's what used to be a grocery store. I'd say that was probably a Piggly Wiggly. But got a tax place and a Dollar General.
Look, you got another railroad track. Woohoo!
And the cleaners. Yep,
now we're getting ready to get into downtown Talladega, Alabama.
Yeah, this is just downtown. You got a Dreher physical therapy place.
And we're just not too far to, if you want to drive to Oxford or Anniston, Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
And there's all the conveniences with Sam's Club and, you know, all kinds of different restaurants and shops. And, I mean, you name it, they have it there.
Yeah, now this is one of those old town square places you see in the South. This is, over there would have been the old, the other part of the square. This, you know, would have came around like this, and it's all around the railroad tracks and type of thing, but they've put this municipal building in here that kind of took up most of the center of the square. It's not as beautiful as some of the old South, like North Georgia and Eastern Alabama town squares are, but it could have some revitalization if possible.
But there are lots of points of interest around here.
And there's the federal building, the post office.
Okay, so we have the Talladega Texaco Walk of Fame and the Davy Allison Memorial Park.
Yeah, Davy.
Yeah, if you don't know about Davy Allison, he was a NASCAR tragedy.
Yeah, died in a
driver.
Helicopter crash. And I'm not sure if he was leaving Talladega or where he was leaving, but
oh, look how pretty. Look, that's their municipal building there,
yeah,
not
okay.
the one that you were looking at. Oops, sorry people, we're not from around here.
so this is more of the town square.
Yeah, here we
I'm
go.
sorry, I
We're
got
at the
mixed up.
square.
You've got a cinema. You've got a tattoo place.
A sandwich shop.
Tattoo. The plan.
Artisans Alley.
Newer County Municipal Building. I don't know what you call it in your area. We don't call it that here, but in some places they would call Talladega this town. They would call it the county seat for the.
You got a Michael's
There's an old
Menswear
Michael's
over there.
Menswear.
I've never heard of it, but there's one. And then over here is a really pretty building. Talladega Bottling Company is what it used to be, and it looks like they're holding events in there right now.
Yeah.
And then you got a Mexican restaurant. Of course, you have to have a Mexican restaurant on every corner in Alabama, right? Maybe y'all don't know, but
oh, they have an Arby's. Woo,
they have
Arby's.
a Hall of Heroes Museum
Arby's
on
down
this
there.
other part of the square to your left.
Well, I'm trying
Down
not to
that
show
way.
too many license plates, but I'm sorry, people. It's not that big a deal, but I'm not making fun of
Pretty
anybody.
depot right there. Ooh, look at the houses. Guys, there's a lot of historical homes here that need revitalization, so if
There's
you're into
one
that,
right there.
oh my goodness, y'all can really find you some treasures if you're into the revitalization of homes.
Pizza Hut, Family Dollar, Arby's. All right,
Let's go
guys.
down here real quick and show them a few historical homes, and then we'll come back out on the main and just see what else they have to eat. All right. Oh, I see the School for the Deaf and Blind. Oh my, this road that I came up has quite a dip up here, so hold on to your
It's
horses.
a truck, so you don't handle it.
Hold on.
Just, so you don't want to.
It's scaring me.
Who?
No, that's scaring me. You see what I'm saying?
That was
That is
your
scary.
hitch, the hitch drag.
Oh, okay. All right, look at these historical homes. Look at this. It needs a little TLC, some of them.
Yeah,
But some of them are really nice, like this one here on the right.
they've done some work to that one, but it needs a little bit more love.
But this is Talladega, guys. There's some mansions here in downtown Talladega. It's not all low-end establishments, is it, dear?
No, not at all. There's a guy. Pardon it.
Huh.
You're on YouTube.
He's not waving at you though.
He didn't
Oh
wave
my
back.
gosh, look guys. Back on the market. Motivated seller, look at here.
Wow, that's pretty.
Put a turn, what?
That's
Trying
pretty.
to wave people by and let them go by. There you go. If you're interested in old homes, they have a little bit of that too if you don't want a tiny house.
And I know I'm gonna get 800
Look
comments
back
about
there. Wow.
about the quality of this video, but I'm gonna tell you folks before you even say anything. I know a lot of you watch Vivian,
Right.
and you've looked at those Christmas lights through her dirty windshield. So,
Yeah.
so don't complain.
Speaking of dirty windshield, I think we just got a dirty windshield, dear. That's not good.
So don't complain about the quality of my video. I'll tell you, just go talk to Vivian.
But I do have plenty of windshield wiper fluid, so I got y'all.
Look at that. I love that one over there. that
Look, I
yellow
think
one.
we're on the main historical route right here where there's 1,000
Look at
cars.
that. That's beautiful. But these aren't tiny.
They're not. They're the opposite of tiny.
Yeah,
But
these are the opposite.
if you want a bed and breakfast,
Yeah.
you can consider Talladega too. Look at all of these. There you go. Look over here. You gotta see this one. This
I
yellow
already
one.
showed that one.
Yeah, show it again.
I
Look, right
showed it
there.
on the corner.
There you go. Just show it again.
That's beautiful.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Nice.
It's just pretty.
And you can get some good deals in Talladega. You really can. That's why we're showing you a piece of land, 2.2 acres for $14,000, guys. Incredible. Incredible. Look over here at this big one, dear.
Nice.
Right there. Wow, they're pretty on both sides.
Nice gazebo built into the porch.
Just don't pan too fast. Just
Try
remember that
not.
you
We're
have
just
people that
driving though, so you
are watching
gotta
your
slow
building.
down. There's no
Not
one
watching your
behind.
building, watching your filming. That's the word. All right, guess where we're at, guys? We are next to the Alabama School of the Deaf and Blind, where Helen Keller spent a lot of her days as a older, I would say teen to a college age maybe. See, it was founded in 1858. Right there, yeah. Here we are. Isn't that impressive? Manning Hall.
Nice. All right, guys, we're getting close to time here on this. I know we're probably pushing 30 minutes total, but
If you want us to do any more filming, if you love that land and you want us to do any more filming here in Talladega, let us know. Or ask us any more questions about Talladega. We'd be happy to answer what we can.
I'm by no means an expert on Talladega, so
Right.
we would have to look it up on Google just like you. That's just to let you know. A lot of times we film stuff because we're interested in it, but it doesn't make us an expert.
But we weren't gonna give you more videos of looking it up on Google. We would actually come back here and film for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, a lot of questions people have in the comments, sometimes I have to look them up and figure them out, as opposed to, you know, if you have a question, or if I get the feeling sometimes people know, look at that place.
That's pretty,
That's
huh?
pretty. I get the feeling a lot of people know answers and they just want to go in there with a comment just to see if we know the answer.
Oh,
Like,
is that what it is? A quiz?
yeah, it's like a little pop quiz to see if they should keep watching us.
Check
But
out the yellow house.
look at that. That's amazing.
Palmer Place, Talladega Child Advocacy Center. I can't say that. That's a lot of syllables. Advocacy.
But yeah, there's a lot. I could film these houses like this all day because we love the historical houses too.
Yes, we do.
But we're not gonna, you know, lengthen this video too
And we're
much.
not going to end up in a large, huge, oh boy. Let's go over that table. But it was a good table. It didn't bounce too much.
Yep. But anyway, guys, we appreciate you hanging in there with us and going on this rainy day tour and seeing the land and seeing the sights around Talladega, Alabama. And if you're ever in the area, look us up. We'll come out and meet you, have lunch. You can buy us lunch. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, we'll talk to you. Y'all have a good rest of your evening, day, night, morning, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching. We'll see you on the next one.